aerial skills.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Brooklyn. Coach said that he said, listen, we have a group of guys that can all score and do it in a hurry. I expect us to come right at them and test their defense early on. They'll definitely be on the
obvious.
They're still going into a rhythm.
I'm with mindset, but it does leave the door open for them to be taken advantage of at the defensive end.
Absorbs the
terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Thornton dishes to Lopez. To halt the run, it's hauled in by Brown. The Rockets have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. 18 feet out. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
That should have got ripped.
Brown's got 7.
I didn't even realize that was going to do
a better way to open a quarter.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. What a start.
Here's Bogdanovich, coming off a stellar performance against Washington. Goes up. That jam. Wow. I mean, just beautiful.
Can't stop. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
All right, now, I want everyone here at the Barclays Center to go to the court. Your Nets dancers.
Nets passing it around. Here's Jennings. Offensive rebound. Here's Lopez. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Rockets.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
And he gets it to go. Jennings has got his first 3 points of the game.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
Brown outside. Rebound, Brooklyn. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
Yeah, really a rare treat for the fans. The only time they'll get to see this matchup all season.
Inter-conference action here. 2 games in all between these two teams. It'll be fun to watch. They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Shoots the 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Jennings kicks to Lopez. Brown against Jennings, and Capella sends it back. Lets it go from 11. That's good for Miles on the assist by Brown. Miles has got his first bucket of the night. With the shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The high post shot, and the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Brown kicks to Capella. Baseline try. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 5 points so far.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
And it's working. As long as the defense gives you space, hey, let it fly.
Brown with it, and Jennings picks him up defensively. It's Brown with the drive.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Brown. He's already up to 14 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
And a new group in for the Nets. Subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Houston with a big group substitution here. Hill, he's checked in for Capella. Riza comes in for Moniunas. Corey Brewer's checked in for C.J. Miles. And Jared Bayless subbed in for James Harden. And Jack, here we go. Kicks to Young. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
There's Brown with the 3. The shot is off. Bogdanovich cannot hit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Brooklyn Nets.
And certainly an intriguing matchup tonight. Let's hear from Trevor Ariza on his team.
You're playing against a team that is very scrappy. You know, they want to win as well. You got to come ready to play. You got to be ready for everything, and you got to be ready to claw to get this win tonight.
Ariza might as well be describing his own game, Clarks. And a new group in for the Nets. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Hickson. Nowitzki comes in for Young. Marcus Thornton, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Jennings in for Jarrett Jack. And so in the game for the Rockets. Brown, he's in at point guard. C.J. Miles is out there with Moniunas. Then it's Harden, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics got down to business. He finished with 60 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. Truly impressive numbers from him in a stellar performance. What a special night.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Harden kicks to Miles. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Miles has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Jennings against Brown. It's Jennings with the drive, and that one's good.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Brown against Jennings. Fires from the wing. And it's good once more. Nice make there from Brown.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
It sure is, Greg. It might be the strongest aspect of their offense here.
For the Houston Rockets, they come in off a good outing against the Celtics in Boston.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
You know, based on the response of the fans, I'd have to say they disagree with the officials on that one.
No, it's pretty clear, Greg. I mean, they're letting them know just how much they disagree.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Young comes in for Brooke Lopez. And it's Bogdanovich in for Marcus Thornton. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. 12 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Ariza in the corner. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game. Jack for 3. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And through one half, it hasn't.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying.
Hey guys, great execution in the first half, but we still have a few things to talk about before we go back out there. We're in a great spot, and it's because of the defense we've played. Keep up that intensity, and they've got no way back into this game. I did, however, like our on-the-ball defense. We didn't give their ball handlers any breathing room, and they didn't handle it well. We came up with some good steals. The pace of the...
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, you just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start hunting more for his shot, even the tough one.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Jennings out there with Thornton. Then there's Nowitzki. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. The Nets have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. That's good from Brandon Jennings.
Oh, yeah, come on.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Rockets leading by 14. Brown down low. He's guarded by Jennings. Brown, good.
Let's go.
Brown's got 24 points.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
The drive by Jennings. The 11-footer. Lopez, no luck.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
Oh, come on.
You know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Brown with it. Picked up a bucket from Brown.
Game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Got a piece of it. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way.
Oh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. An update from the sidelines.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He focused on their offense and said to his guys, make the extra pass. Don't try to play hero ball and do it by yourself. That ends up leading to bad shots. Clearly some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks, Doris.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics. At least as I look at it.
6 to shoot. Baseline jumper. They grab their own miss.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Jennings wide open. Second chance shot, and it's Lopez laying it in. Lopez has got his third basket of the night.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
There's Brown with the three. And he gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 21.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Jennings against Brown. Lopez a screen on Brown. The drive by Jennings. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. Harden's got the ball.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And here they go. And finished off by Brown.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Here's Capella, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Capella's got 6.
Boy, they've got them on their heels the way they've been running the ball up and down, right down their throat.
Yeah, some explosive plays we're seeing now in transition have really keyed this run.
And good on the basket. Hook it.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Nets have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly. It's Brown with the drive. Montejunas. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Montejunas has got his second bucket of the night. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And the basket by Thornton.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is. He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Jennings drives in. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. The kick out to Brown. Fires for 3, and that one's good. Brown's got 14 points here in the second half.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
Jennings with the ball. Looking to end the run, and it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Jennings. Jennings has got 4 assists now tonight. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Rockets on top, running away with it. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Price. Corey Brewer is out there with Shane Larkin. Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Brown kicks to Larkin. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Smith checked in for Brooklyn. Jack passes to Smith. Here's Hickson. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, nothing wrong with fighting for the rebound, but he gets nailed.
Lopez is checked in for Smith. And a change for the Rockets. Brown's checked in. And Jack, here we go. And the Nets miss again.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
It's Brown with the drive. On the wing, Brewer. Shot clock at 6. Brown dishes to Harrell. Brown kicks to Decker. Hickson grabs the board.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
It's stolen by Brown. Now the pass to Ariza. And there's the 3-second violation. And the Nets may get a change here. Hill's checked in. The Nets have gone 4 of 7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. Here's Jack. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. First free throw is good. Bogdanovich is checked in for Brooklyn.
I didn't think he was going to throw the alley to himself.
And Jarrett Jack drops them both.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
.132 left in the fourth quarter. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark could seem toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And in a 2-game season series, you love taking charge of game 1. That's obvious, and exactly what they're doing here tonight against the Nets.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was. Poor Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
The high post shot, and the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Brown's got 46 points. 41 seconds left in the game. Screen by Young. Hill kicks to Bogdanovich and taken away by Brown. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Both free throws good from Trevor Ariza. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Jack against Brown. And Jack, here we go. Hickson, he dents the rim with a 2-handed slam.
Energy out on the floor.
Yeah, but it's come a little too late to have a real impact on the game, though. We call this box score window dressing. All it's going to do is make the numbers look a little...
Come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking.
Yes, gentlemen, I'm here with James Harden, and congratulations on a nice...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
When Freak puts it all together, It's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. And the matchups in the backcourt will certainly be interesting to watch in this one. Kenny, who are some of the top guards you played against over the years?
Wow, come on. The Bulls, always a force, you know, with Jordan and Pippen. Well, Pippen was really like a small forward, but he played guard a lot. You know, Magic is probably top of it. John Stockton, you know, unbelievable. You know, Gary Payton. I said Clyde Drexler, but he played with us, so I love Clyde when he came to us.
And what about Penny Hardaway?
He was tough. He was tough.
Well, why you didn't say his name? You put his name eighth.
No, I was in the I was still getting him out.
Disrespected my main man Penny.
There was no disrespect.
Jackson,
yeah.
Mark Jackson.
Love you, Penny. Love little Penny too.
Oh.
Thank you.
Little Penny was harder to guard.
Great stuff, Shaq. Game just about ready to get underway. We'll see.
Live from Washington, D.C., we bring you to the Verizon Center, the home of the Wizards. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a win against the Nets. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Brown is in at the point. C.J. Miles is out there with Montejunas. Then it's Harden, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Here's Wall following the score by Houston. Morris a screen. Here's Beal. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
How nice was that? Bradley Beal, I tell you, textbook shooting form, that thing is on fire.
Wall against Brown. Capella dishes to Miles. Brown outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. Washington with the ball. It's a three-point game and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the second free throw, good. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, the Wizards head coach had a couple of moments for me. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
Thanks for getting back to us on that report, Doris. Guys?
And, you know, they obviously spent the brunt of their time preparing for this game by coming up with ways to attack that vaunted defense.
Attack being the operative word, all in caps. I mean, it has to be an active, assertive approach they use. They can't sit back and be passive.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
So for Washington, their last game a loss to Brooklyn. Wall against Brown. And Wall kicks to Morris. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
A lot of times in the first quarter, it will dictate how big a role a player has later on.
Brown kicks to Miles. Passes it to Mountaineous. Miles dishes to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Capella. That one rolling around and rims out. Wizards trail by 3. At the elbow, it's Turner. Out to Morris. They get it back. Over Harden. Again, the miss by Morris.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Miles, that's good.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
And Wall. Here we go now. And the wide-open shot from Morris. Again, the miss by Morris.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Brown, good.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Wall. Following the basket by Freak. And it's blocked by Brown. To the paint. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so...
Rockets leading by 15. So on the floor for Houston. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Then there's Brown. Then it's Hill. And it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle. And it's Brown missing.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
From deep three-point range, it's good. The assist that time from Harden. And 12 points for Freak.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Wall, that's good.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Brown outside. And another 3 for Houston.
They're hovering around 50% for the game in three-pointers. That's pretty good. But they've really elevated here in the second quarter.
Morris a screen. Wilkins passes to Beal. Shoots. And he drops that one in. Beal's got 5. Rockets leading by 17. Here's Brown. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
They've been outstanding from three-point range in this quarter.
Wizards have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Beal. Good D by Harden.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Rockets, number 1.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Rockets, Monty Eunice is checked in for Capella, and it's C.J. Miles in for Trevor Ariza. And so he makes both from the line. And for those of you just tuned from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last match must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top? That performance right here tonight.
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Well, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
They set the pick. And Beal kicks to Wall. Tries again. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Washington making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Markieff Morris. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Evan Turner. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Houston?
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Houston leading by 21. Brown with it. He's picked up by Wall. Wall against Brown. Feeds to Monty Eunice. Just 5 on the clock. Harden inside the 3-point line. Wilkins grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Wall. That one's good. Just his third make. Brings him to 3 for 8 in this game.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Brewer is checked in for the Rockets. Bayless comes in for Brown. A dominating first half of basketball.
Well, guys, I'm here.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the threes, they just dropped for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Jordan is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Turner in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Brown outside. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Wizards trail by 17. Turner dishes the Wall. Back to Turner. Morris trying to free himself up. The shot by Turner no good. Houston's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Brown, good.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Jordan the screen, and Wall. Here we go now. Second shot opportunity, and Jordan with the nice inside bucket.
Maybe with that, the lid on this basket will be lifted for him.
Brown outside. Good. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond. I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
And stolen by Jordan. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Turner. And it's 7 points here for Beal.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Wilkins is checked in for Washington. Here is Wall. He's got 8. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. The feed to Turner. For the 3. And he gets it to go. Turner's got his first 3 points of the game.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Freak number 1. DeAndre Jordan is second.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
In transition, here come the Wizards. Beal's running. 17-foot shot on the way. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss. Here's Brown. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Brown's got 29.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Again, the miss by Turner. It's Brown with the drive.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Brown. He has 29 points and just an amazing performance from downtown.
He is pouring it in from three, guys. You know how much I love to see guys knocking down buckets.
The Wizards making a switch here. Porter's checked in. Houston with a big group substitution here. Hill, he's checked in for Capella. Ariza comes in for Moniunas. Brewer is checked in for C.J. Miles. And Jared Bayless subbed in for James Harden. And they get it back. Wilkins can't get it to go. Rockets leading by 16. Porter pulls it in.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Shot's good by Wilkins.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Brown against Wall.
Move the ball and stick it
from downtown, and the shot is good. 34 points for Freak.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
And Wall, here we go now. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
The open shot by Brewer. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Rockets lead by 19.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Hill. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And you can see
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Wizards have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. So on the floor for Houston. Brown, he's in at point guard. Moniunas out there with C.J. Miles. Then it's Harden, and it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Back to Harden. Dishes it to Brown, and stolen by Jordan. Here's Oubre, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
It's Brown with the drive. That's good.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Wizards have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Morris kicks to Turner. Morris with the screen for Turner. Off the screen, and he gets the bucket. Turner's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Brown the pass to Harden. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
First one falls for him. Wizards making a switch here. Wall's checked in. And both free throws good for James Harden. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Jordan with a screen on Brown. And Wall kicks to Morris. On the wing, Turner. Shot from 12. Can't hit. And it's Houston the other way.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle on the board.
And you know what? No rebounds, no rings, and they've controlled the boards, and that's what's given them control of this game.
Brown against Wall. And the pass to Morris. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Brown against Wall.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Now here's Brown. D right on him. Good. Brown's got 41.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Wall dishes to Beal. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Jordan slams it back in.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you have to display when you want to attack that offensive glass. And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
On the wing, Turner. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game for the Rockets. Harrell, he's checked in for Capella. And Decker subbed in for C.J. Miles. Harden outside. Decker passes to Brown. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Brown's got 43 points. Harden against Beal. Pulls it from the elbow. Seraphin used that pick to get in close.
Great unspoken communication between teammates, leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
It's stolen.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And looking at the arc of the season, this is the first of 2 meetings on the year, so this will be a solid win to go up 1-0 in the season series against the Wizards.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds. And this is going to be a fantastic result for them. No win on the road comes easy.
Not in the NBA, they don't. And trust me, they're going to take a little extra pleasure in this win, having silenced an entire building of hostile fans.
At the line for your Wizards.
That free throw missing.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. From the arc, and again it's the Rockets from deep.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
And McCallum kicks to Oubre. Here's McCallum. He's covered by Brown. There's the three. McCallum misses. Brown wide open. He fires. And it's Houston with another.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Here's McCallum. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something.
All right, now. What's up, girl?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage.
Wow. How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do, you know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles, and you have to combat those obstacles.
Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. Okay, we're good on the drills for now. Let's make sure we're getting better every day.
Yeah, you can. I didn't realize I was still on there. I didn't realize I was still broadcasting. Move, Addy. Nobody wants